So I was watching a video of you in Nepal. Now, what brought you to Nepal?
Well, I was an expat living overseas and bored to death. And someone mentioned elephant polo to me, and I jumped right on it because I used to play polo. And decided that that sounded like a lot of fun. But knowing how polo is, probably the most important thing was to learn how to ride an elephant.
Sounds interesting. I did see some footage of you trying to mount an elephant, and that looked like a lot of fun. And once you got turned around, it looked like you had good control of the elephant.
Yeah, I had no control whatsoever in reality. But the thing that you have to do, because in reality you're going to end up in a situation where you don't have a mounting block to get on an elephant. And so you have two choices. You can go from the tail, but the easier one is to go from the trunk. So you get them to curl their trunk, you put your foot in their trunk, and they supposedly lift you up over their head. Well, on my first lesson, he didn't lift me up over his head really well, and somebody had to grab hold of my ass and shove me over the top of the elephant. And I got that. That worked out really well, but as you noticed, the really bad thing was I ended up on this elephant facing the back of the elephant. So then I had to turn around and figure out how to turn around on the elephant. Once I did that, it was pretty easy, and you could learn pretty easily how to drive an elephant because you pretty much do it with your feet behind their ears. And so that was a lot of fun, and getting off was easy. They come down, and you slide down, and it's over.
All right.
Okay, so Lloyd, you're wondering about how I felt about all this, right?
Yeah, it's about your elephant riding, learning how to mount and ride the elephant and bathe the elephant. What's your feelings about that?
It was an amazing sense of mastery to start with. I mean, how many of your friends can actually say, I can ride an elephant better than you can? So it was really interesting for that and exciting for that, but interacting with an elephant, which are without a doubt the most peaceful, gentle creatures God made, and it's interesting He made them so big and clumsy looking, but being able to interact with them and actually be a part of nature was really an amazing, amazing experience, one I will never forget.
Now, on the ride to the river, because I think one of your your elephant riding techniques or skills is to bathe the elephant, and so how was that when you're riding out in the wilderness, going down to the river with to bathe the elephant?
Well, that was a lot of fun, and if you want to learn about bathing an elephant, you can just watch the next video.